again, welcome to my new trade recap. Today was the second day of my simulated funded challenge, and I'm going to talk with you about what kind of trades I took and why I took them. So first of all, we had market opening at 9:30. As you can see it here, we had these highs. I looked some other traders up who said that they are bullish today, which doesn't really influence me, or should not influence me, but I also did think that we may be bullish today, and yeah, so let's look it up. We saw this move down. We had an SMT with the S&P actually. Didn't form a first survey gap yet, but we did actually at 1539. After that, I decided to take a position in here, but quickly decided to take it off again, mainly because I knew that we had this first survey gap formed here, and I kind of thought, oh, maybe we will go down here, sweep this, and then go higher or go lower. And I wanted to wait for some high confluence liquidity to be swept, and besides that, I didn't want to rely purely on this S&T, but it would have been a soundable decision. But regardless of that, I took my position off here, and it was a smarter decision because if I remember it right, I had my stop around here, and this would have been very tight. So for next time, it would have been better to wait for it to come down to this 1 minute first percentile value gap of the day. Then we wait for some reaction, for some structure. We see positive bullish structure, we get in, put our stops below it, and then we target this high. This would have basically passed my challenge if I'd done it with 2% risk, but yeah, I didn't. I took it off, so that was kind of it. Now, what did I see in the market in order to take a short? This will be interesting. So I saw that we had an SMT with the S&P, with ES I'd say. The S&P, ES, we're trading futures right here, or basically just looking at the charts of futures. We had an SMT. We had an SMT on the 5 minute, or I'd say the 1 minute time frame, as you can see. Or did we actually? Wait a minute, 1555. Oh. Yeah, we didn't actually get an SMT here, but yeah, nevertheless. Who cares? Okay, so I recognize that we didn't actually have an SMT, but we have an SMT here, which is this one here on the higher time frame, basically on the 4 hour, 1 hour, 15-minute time frame. All those time frames, I also marked out this inverse value gap because I thought that it would probably be respected in some kind of way. And as you can see, it did actually get respected in some kind of way. And now we see a huge bullish reaction, by the way. But anyways, what do we see? We see the market coming up, pushing towards all-time highs. We got above all-time highs. Then I waited for maybe a reaction of the survey gap and of this order block, or we can call it order block if you want, and of that inverse survey gap. I didn't like the structure here. I didn't like that we had no clear liquidity sweep or anything. We spent too much time in this survey gap. We didn't push above it, so I didn't take any longs in here. Also, I wanted to see clear structure being built up. Then I saw this, and then I saw that move. I didn't like that we pushed so that we didn't go higher here. But I do need to be honest, I did actually push the buy button here, but it didn't work because my position was too big, so that was just lucky. But yeah, it would have been a losing trade if I were in that trade, but that also wouldn't be a problem because I shouldn't risk too much, and I didn't actually risk too much today, so this is not a problem. But yeah, then I saw, okay, we have this liquidity sweep. This normally should be going higher, but it didn't. It invalidated it by going down, and then I saw, okay, we already got this liquidity, now we're not gonna do it again. So I thought to myself, yeah, okay, we're probably gonna push down a little bit. And ICT also posted on Twitter that he thinks that this place is high confluence. So I took that into account. Also this low, obviously, and this first fair value gap of the day. Then I went in here, I waited a bit, then I took my first profit here, the first fair value gap of the day, and then I put my stop to break even, got stopped out, but as you can see, this was kind of used as an order block. We got down and we pushed into this low. So yeah, this kind of sums it up. I'm pretty satisfied with today. I think that I should have not necessarily stayed that long in the markets, but yesterday, for example, was much more high confluence and I like the liquidity much more. But anyways, this was it. Bye bye.